Good morning, fish people. We're giving you a little additional coverage today. We're going to be doing some live walleye fishing. And I got my stabilizer on here today, my nice little holder for the phone. So we'll actually be a little more stable today. We just got out here about an hour ago. Fishing's been a little soft, but that should change, I'm hoping. We got low tide conditions. That's never any good, but we'll see what happens. So good morning to everyone. Danny is on the boat. There's Miss Danny.
Not so good with the stabilizer, is it?
Hey, I'm just glad we got it so it's not flipping and going down like it has been. So we will, of course, show you when we catch fish. I will take her out of here and flip it around, and we'll video the people reeling in if we actually get a fish on today. It's so far not looking real good. Water temp has dropped 4 degrees, which is never any good when you're losing water temp. But I think it still should be plenty warm enough to where we shouldn't be able to nail some walleye today.
You know what I mean? I don't know, a couple of years, I guess.
Today we're fishing with Roland Holtz, and Miss Sue Moore is on the boat. If you all know Sue from YouTube. Roland, you remember, he's always my partner in crime when we're out and about at fish events. I always like to say Roland's the one that gets me in trouble.
You keep saying that.
But I have managed the last 3 times I've been into an event with him, he's kept his clothes on, so that's probably a good thing. Okay, guys, hold your poles way up like this because we're going over a hump. Whoever's come in, go ahead and say hello so we know who's on with us this morning. I went ahead and made it a normal stream instead of a member stream because you all that aren't members don't ever get to see us out here fishing. So I figured I'd give you all an opportunity to take part in the fun as well. You guys can let it down now. You should start to be...
It's not like a rock.
Well, we got perfect conditions. Got a nice overcast morning, so I would hope that we can get some wallies biting here.
Well, we all have different work shifts, and Jim takes his shower at night. I take mine in the morning, and the new guy, Gabe, he showers, but he's just all over the place. He's really he has a set work schedule, but it's more of a night owl. The young guy, he doesn't come home from work until like midnight. Yeah, so who knows when he works. But it isn't really a problem. I usually wear if I'm home alone, or I'm not wear what my room.
Pass the wind, what's going on? Scott, Alien World, good to see you. Thanks for the ass whooping last week, Scott.
So I'm cautious not to shower when I know there is.
Yeah, it's only going to be a high of like 69 today. This morning it's in the 50s, so yeah, we're jackets. Something you don't see Kenny E in very often. I got pants on today, and I'm hating it. But I'd rather be warm than cold.
I got a snag. You got a snag? Snag, yeah.
We got to go back to hopefully get our lures back. It's super low tide right now, so snagging's been being a little bit of an issue here. So we'll go back and get Sue's, and then we'll come. Gonna take us to one of my better holes. I'll bring it on your side, Sue.
She's like, no. She's the weirdest dog.
She didn't bark at me this morning.
Green Thumb
No,
Aquatics,
she
welcome
didn't.
to the stream.
Does she usually just do that at home?
This is your first time with this. This isn't something we do normally on Daniken other than member stream, but a lot of folks like fishing as well as fish, so we figured we would go ahead and run this as a normal stream while we're out here for a while. Now, by all means, if another fish channel is going and it's your normal Saturday thing, I'm not trying to step on any toes, but
Did you see that? Just jumped right there in front of us.
all right, guys, going to start putting
I
out.
know.
Well, I'd wait a second. We're on a 6-foot hump again. No sense getting us all snagged again on the same thing. All right. Should be able to start going here in a sec. All right, now you can start letting out. I'm going to take us through and back to our other spot for a bit.
Okay.
Doing good, Green Thumb. I'm on my boat. Anytime I'm on my boat, I'm happy. We got 10 people in the stream already. Wow, I didn't think there'd be this many morning risers, but I forget it is a little later on the East Coast right now. If you're just joining us, I got Roland Holtz and Sue Moore on, and then I've also got my wife is sitting up front. She always likes to hide from the camera. She always is real good at that.
I sit in front of it on Sunday.
Let's see,
That's
I'll mess with her.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, there. She's hiding. Show you guys a little bit about what we're looking at this morning. We got a nice little marine over here we're going to be fishing in front of as well. River's like glass this morning.
Yeah.
Now here you guys can go back about 55, 60 foot.
I used to, a long time ago, I used to be a horse trainer. Trained a lot of horses.
Somebody put on here, Danny the eye candy.
With them. I was buying them on train.
That's what they said.
Whatever.
Danny the eye candy. I like that one, passing wind.
Full of it.
I like that one, passing wind.
I introduced her here.
That's a new one. That's going to stick, I think.
Whatever.
She just turned 19.
See if we can't get last week on Sunday. We had a stream and we got 8 fish on stream plus a bunch of different bass. So like 20 fish on stream all said and done. So we'll see if we can at least get a few on this morning.
25 pounds a day, drinks 5 gallons of water a day, and goes poop 5 times. Gotta know your beast so you know when something's wrong.
What's going on, Long family? Good to see you.
So, and
Steph B, hello.
last January, we had 10 days without food.
Hello from Detroit. All right.
10 days without electricity.
If this is your first time on the Daniken channel, we are from Portland,
No
Oregon.
water, so I was boiling
And
stuff.
today we're fishing a river called the Willamette
And
River.
I know that
We're in
now,
downtown Oregon
full
City,
5-gallon bucket, no,
fishing for walleye.
water.
I'll show you when I reel in what we're using today, but what I use is a worm harness.
And I did oil
And,
over her icy water, you know, in the tank to try to balance
Running
the
a
water.
3/4 ounce weight, and the leader's about 18 inches.
It all up, lit the eye,
Idea is to keep her down near the bottom and troll at speeds of 1/8 to 2. And if everything goes well, bang a couple wallies on the way.
Wow.
It's so hard. But my roommate Jim, he kept the generator going every 6
Smith, we
hours.
just started.
He saved all my fish.
We've only been on the river maybe half 45 minutes maybe.
Gas generator kept the fish room running, and then I had those little mini
Jeff Kane, what's going on, brother?
if I needed them. But without him and that generator,
We should get some. We usually get them on this river pretty regular.
Wow.
it's crazy. I didn't know the Flint Water District didn't get sued. Maybe they did. Because if somebody's house caught fire, they would.
But the way we look at it, day of fishing's better than any day at work.
Because the lines are so old. And one broke and they didn't know.
Good morning from Minnesota. Well, I am an avid Vikings fan, so I'm assuming you and I might get along good, Paul. I'm from Illinois, and I grew up Illinois, Wisconsin, up by Lake Castle Rock. My family has a dairy farm still to this day up in New Auburn, Wisconsin, so pretty close to that Minnesota border. Nothing yet. No luck yet. We'll get some though, we usually do. Now the nice thing about this river, the average weight of the walleye here that we get is anywhere from 3 to 4 pounds. And they'll be 18 to 20 inches is about the average. Do hook the occasional 8 to 10 pounder. Hoping to get one of those on my thing today. I got my friend Roland here, so hopefully he'll net it for me. Had a nice probably 10 to a 12 pounder on a couple of weeks back, and my wife smacked his nose with the net and knocked him off. So I still like to flip her some stuff about that. Steph B says she worked with Danielle. Miss you, Danielle. There's a Steph B in chat. She says, I worked with Danielle. I miss her. Steph B.
Worked with me where? At Intel?
Steph, did you work with her at Intel?
Oh, I know who she is. Stephanie Balicki.
There you go. She's in the... There she is, Steph. Up.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay.
I brought some also.
I have some if you want one.
Well, I just had a fish on. I didn't realize it till it was too late. Not good. I think he just broke off too. Bottom hook again, gone. Son of a gun.
I asked you if it was worth my time to redo, and you said no.
Honey, you're forgetting I just redid this one. That's my fault. I need another one of those hooks when you get a chance. You can leave your pole out. I'll just leave them up here until we're done with it, I guess. Yeah. So he busted off my back hook. It happens out here occasionally. Some of these walleye get some pretty good weight to them. Hate when it happens. Look at that, got my back hook. Shiva, damn it. Go up there by mommy. Go on.
You can't. Yeah, right over his leg.
Yeah, that hook feels good going into the tip of the finger. What's up, J-Rock? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Back.
I don't know what's going on, why we're getting so much snaggage.
They're getting ready to go.
All right. I'll take us back upriver until they're done messing around. Or do you want me to get past them now?
No, they're gonna go down. Going into the boat.
I can't. You come loose?
Yep. Don't have my worm. He's got everything. Got it all.
All right, I'll get us turned around and go back up, I guess, because these guys are jacking around here. So you guys see what we're dealing with. They're doing a, I'll get this up. So what they're doing is they're going to be rebuilding this bridge. This is the 205 bridge. And we're dealing with these big tugboats and big barges here. So for now, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is go back upstream, get out of the... Plus we were getting bites up there. And we will show you guys the falls because they are cool. All right, we'll get that back where it belongs. There you go. We'll get that, face it up towards the falls when we get up there so you guys can have a little bit of a view of what we're looking at on our way up back to do another run. So that was a pretty sizable fish we just had on, so hopefully his brother and sisters are around. Normally, if I get a big female, I throw them back.
I know, gross.
The state of Oregon would love for me to keep them. They're trying to get the walleye out of the rivers here. They claim they're destroying their salmon populations, which I don't agree with. But because the bass, they don't have a problem with the smallies being in here. And the reason they don't, because they have many bass tournaments that come to the area. So, of course, they're not going to say there's a problem with the smallmouth. When we get up here too, guys, I'll show you some of the cool stuff up here. Now that bridge you're seeing right now, that is the West Lynn, Oregon City Bridge. Now, they have recently done work, but that bridge has been up since, gosh, early 1900s. I want to say like 1920. And back in those days, a lot of them have been filled in, but there were, along this, around in here, there were underground tunnels. You see all the tops of those businesses there, and that is how they would smuggle people in, Chinese slaves and a bunch of other stuff, and then they'd run their moonshine through there. back in Prohibition days.
Put my hand in there.
A lot of them have been filled in with concrete now, so they're no longer there. But there was a lot of underground tunnels, and
I like that one. Oh, that's cool. Had the dog in it.
What?
something. This was wondering what was going on with that motor this morning. It's sounded a little.
We have to take it in this year, though, and have it serviced. So.
Most of the hooks, J-Rock, the fish have natural enzymes in their body, and that they will usually be able to get those out within a couple of weeks after you turn them loose. We do the same thing. If we got a fish that swallows it deep, we'll just cut the line. They can process them. Their enzymes in their body will get them loose. Then they either pass them or spit them out. What's up, Moose?
Run diagnostics on it. They'll look and see, like what we did with the water. So it's a good problem.
Danny's on the boat. Then we got our good friend Roland Holtz, and we've got Sue Moore Guppies. You guys see her in our streams all the time. She is out here with us today. They're all hanging in the back of the boat. I'll flip it around so you can see. There's Miss Sue and Miss Danny. And then behind me is Mr. Roland. So we're getting close to the falls, and some of these cool. I'm going to take this and show you guys. So this is an active stream, or active paper mill over on this side. On this side we have an abandoned one, and it is kind of a spooky old looking joint. If you want your own, we got some right there too if you want one. She always carries bunches of extras.
My worm broke.
You what?
My worm broke.
You need a new worm?
No, I just used it.
And as you guys can see, I'll foam it in a little better for you. This is the Oregon City Falls. It's a natural, unrestricted fall. And what we'll be fishing is along this rock structure right over here. Don't mind the dog. That is the Shebanator. We are not allowed to go on this boat without her. She freaks out. The minute she sees the boat hooked up, she will lay down in front of the boat and not move, because she feels that she is entitled to be on this boat whenever we are on it. So, and then over here, that's called the Green Bridge. Nowadays it's the Rusty Bridge. They closed it now, but that used to be one of the premier spots to fish salmon on. Oh! Did you guys see that? I don't know if I got it on camera. We just had a big sturge come up here. I don't know if you guys saw that. Sturgeon just surfaced. All right, I'm gonna get you guys plopped in, because I have got to get us ready to flip around the fish here.
Like Cavalier.
All right, guys, get your poles in. 30 foot back. I think we're gonna hang in this section. We had more luck up here, and won't be as many people, I don't think. So anything bad about Oregon fishing is on the weekends, there's a lot of people on the river, man. All right, let's show you guys what we're going to be looking at. The current is pretty vicious in this particular spot. If we fell in, we would not.
Oh, you did?
We would not be loving life. All right, so that's what we're dealing. we're gonna get some. I'm gonna concentrate this spot. I had 2 good hits through here, so we'll fish the rest of the morning
I
here.
want you guys to get something.
Well, I plan on handing off if I hook one.
Okay. That's good.
We've only got 2 snags each. I mean, look.
But what's really
Did you
great
make sure they have 3/4 and not 1 ounces on?
Was that
No.
live or that was a live? Roland just got a massive hit.
He's got a, I think he's got one on. Does he?
I don't think so.
You're,
No, took half its worm though.
Let me,
oh shoot! I just had one. All right, we're starting to get hits already, guys. So hopefully we'll have a fish on here pretty quick for you. Here's the worms. Daniela. We've already got an excuse if we don't catch anything today. It's because Roland's on the boat is what the excuse is going to be.
Leading into my tank, I'm shoving my guppies.
What's up, Victor C? I suppose I
Figured out
should.
what it was. No one had a beer open yet.
So, let me run through the hellos. I didn't do that this morning like I usually do. What's going on? Passive wind. We got Alien World Aquatics in the house. What's going on? Green thumb. Oh, got a bite. Hold on. Oh, sucker.
alright, there you go. 35.
I think that one might have stripped me. All right, Long Family Show, Stuffed Beast, Smith, Kinasoy. Hopefully I'm not butchering that too bad. Empire Dirt Aquatics, Mr. Jeff, welcome. Chris Pruitt, my cousin's in the house. What's going on, buddy? If you all remember the stream when I was back east, that was the gentleman that was my twin brother.
They do look identical.
Paul Oakman, welcome. Your
He
average.
looks more like his brother than
Oh, hold on, another bite, guys. Come on.
What color you got on?
Chartreuse. PNW Aqua, welcome. Your average fish reaver, I said hello. J Rock. All right. Victor C, welcome. Silver Creek Wildlife, welcome.
Oh my gosh.
I finally just had a count.
Yeah, I think we're into them now. They must have just had to wake up.
First count.
Aquatic Moose, welcome. Hoved Aquatics, welcome. And in a crack, I can't even come close to pronouncing your name. I am so sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'll just call you AC. When we get to that end of the run here, I'm going to have to check my worm. I'm pretty sure I got stripped there. But no sense doing it till we're at the end. All right, we'll give you guys another better view than my ugly mug. And I'll flip it around when we get a fish.
That happens. They only have a 1 week system. They grow up.
Our target today is walleye. We do catch wild fishing this way. We've caught crappie, squawfish, smallmouth bass, along with the walleye, and then an occasional perch. It's snagged.
You're a snag?
Yep.
Okay, reel in.
I don't understand that we're getting. It has to be because of the low tide.
Yep.
We don't ever get snags like this. Walleye is what we're after, Victor. See? How you doing, Deb?
Let me see what coupler combination you have.
Why?
He's got pink
Oh.
and blue. It's not. It's not gonna work. Let me.
What color Sue got on?
She's got orange.
Orange and yellow.
Orange is good.
Orange is good, but
Go Fire Tiger with
I'm
him.
just gonna put Roland on a fire tiger.
Ooh, I like that one.
And before you hook them up, show the camera here what we're using so they know what we're doing.
So I'm gonna put on a fire tiger, and
What these are, little worm spinners that we use.
yeah,
If she gets it off there, we'll
Hang
show you
on.
what it is.
I'm gonna look for one that I just did with the Gamakatsu. See if I did.
And what we do when we get snags is we try to go back and get them. Because usually if you just go the opposite direction, they'll come free. Because each of these rigs is about, probably $3.
or more. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so this is what we're using.
Well,
We run
use
about
the worm.
18 inches a leader. Just using a little hook with the snap swivel, or a little weight with the snap swivel. And then we have this, and then we use an entire night crawler.
Get it.
I know. They're all worried that we're going to have another incident on the boat. Sue's really worried about the incidents while on the river for some reason.
I'm not worried.
I think she's afraid I'm going to drown her.
No, not.
Sue and myself and Roland will all be at Fishtoberfest a couple weeks from now. We're actually looking forward to that. It's always fun to have a fish event, especially next to home. Will you hand me the worms, honey? Right there.
No, I haven't.
So we are starting to get bites, which that's a good thing. And then today we are using the legendary green worms. They got a little bit of a green tint to them. Can you all see that? And how we're hooking it, I'll show you guys real quick. We're just taking the worm. We put the top hook through the head, like so.
When is that?
And then you just put your trailer hook. So it's just about 3/4 way back, like this. So then when it's trolling, they got the whole length of the worm.
Is that just before the net, or is it?
Hey Pep, how's it going, brother? Yeah, I figure I never do a fishing stream for the folks that aren't members, so I figured this morning I'd go ahead and do a little bonus stream for those that don't normally get to see us fishing. Next year for the summer months, I'll maybe incorporate a pop-up stream here and there where we're fishing. So nice out here this morning. I'm waiting on you, hon, before I flip her. While we're waiting on her to finish up, I'll show you guys the falls here, which are beautiful. That's what we're looking at, and this is an old.
I think,
That one's still active as well. That's a mill. I'll show you back over here. Nice little scene. Not a bad little spot to hang out, huh?
I think some probably the
Ain't that awesome? That's what we're looking at, guys. Which bridge, Brian? Are you talking about the green bridge, as we call it? Hold on, I'm turning the boat. Let me turn it for you, Ryan. I'm getting there. That bridge. It's called the Green Bridge.
That's actually
It'll show up.
All right, you guys all ready? I'm gonna get us flipped around. Okay, guys, it's time to get one in the boat. The people in the chat are getting impatient. They want to see a fish.
Yeah, look at the water coming over the top.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, really?
All right, guys. I'll keep you in front view so that way if we hook something.
People go to your fishery.
Ah, Peplin. Peplin says fish or a Kensinet, either one works.
Oh.
How deep's the water?
21 foot. All right, now we is fishing.
Maybe it's zero, hopefully the hot food system will develop.
Miss Pontoon Jody, what's going on? We're on my pontoon today fishing walleye, sister. I got my good friends Roland Holtz, and then we've got Sue Moore on the boat, and then of course my wife Danny, and she is always up in the front lately. Oh no! All right, reel in, guys. Got to
Oh,
go.
I got a fish. Roland, come here.
Fish on. Sue, we'll have to get that.
Never mind, he got off. Dang it.
All right.
What am I coming up there for?
I was gonna let you reel it in.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, I still got the fish on. Darn it.
What is it?
It's a squawfish.
I'll show these guys this. These are one of the pest fish we catch here. It's called a squawfish. Northern pike minnow. It is the only native species that they have put a bounty on. If you pre-register, the minimum these things are worth is $5, as much
I'll
as.
get it off so you can get away from the wall.
All right, I'm gonna take us back and get Sue's lure now.
Can you tell them that last year someone made $120,000 catching squawfish?
So if you guys didn't hear that, there is a guy around here that does the squaw fishing for a living, and he actually made $120,000 last year off of fishing. Sue, are we already past it?
Yes.
Has it come loose yet?
Keep reeling.
You sure you don't have a fish?
Well, it was like going down, kind of going with the current.
That's probably a fish. Danielle, get the net ready because I think she's actually got a fish.
I don't know. Keep reeling in.
Is it coming in?
No, the drag is, we passed it, and the drag is going out.
Okay.
And I can reel.
All right. Danielle, take the wheel for a second. Let me see it. I guess
The drag is going out.
Yeah, let me see it.
You got it?
Yep. We're gonna have to break this one off because if it don't come loose, go backwards, honey. Not fast.
I didn't try to do fast, but the current. Okay,
There you go. All right.
we're going backwards just slightly.
Show them that, Jimmy.
Show 'em.
That's 107 for last year.
Yeah, there it is. It shows the guy made $107,000 off of catching those things last year.
Up by Corbett, over by the dam.
Up by,
Bonneville Dam, yeah.
right,
So that's kind of cool.
second highest,
Yeah, if you guys, Jody does a live stream on Friday nights as well, usually. Are you doing Friday or it's Saturday or just Friday, Jody? But she does catfishing. And she's been known to go into contests with other fishermen. And if they lose, they are required to wear a tutu. Oh, Jody knows how to humbleize those men, I'll tell you. All right, we're going to hope for no snags this time. This particular spot can get a little snaggy. We will show you, like I said, when we get a walleye hooked, we'll get it on tape for you.
Yeah. Where does the second hook go through the worm? The middle?
Here, let me.
The goal is to keep the boat at about 1.5 to 2 miles per hour. Friday nights, there you have it. But they stream for usually 2 to 3, 4 hours, and they're catfishing at dark, so kind of a cool thing. Jody's been known to catch some big ones once in a while. But we are due to start catching some walleye here.
I actually had a bite that time, like a good bite.
I just had one just now. Come on, baby. You already got a snag? Okay. Yeah, you guys got to make sure when we're in this section, just make sure you're keeping your thumb and barely sending it back, because if you let it out too quick, it will get in the rocks. It's the only bad thing about a spot up like this if they're not used to walleyeing, because you got to really just barely tap it back. You get them, Laurel?
No, I lost all my shit.
Oh, okay.
My favorite bird.
More tiger.
I have.
I'll give you $5 when I get it.
Shut up. It's part of walleye fishing, Roland. We lose gear. Thank Vanowski. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Got that stove on my idea.
I have one.
You got a fish?
Yeah.
Awesome!
Squawfish.
It's a cute little one.
So a little one again?
Got her squawk.
She's got a baby bass.
Hey, if we're catching bass, then we usually catch walleye. So
What we're using today, Jody, is worm harnesses.
You want this
I'll show you here. Sue just caught one, so yeah, we'll show it to him. There's Sue's little cute little guy, little bass. Hopefully we get a walleye on so we can show you what. Do you need me to get that off for you, Sue, or you got it? Oh, you quick released it.
Yeah, under the jacket.
Our jackets are used to smelling like fish. We're good. Yeah, this river is very nice nowadays. When we first moved here, they were at the beginning stages of cleaning it, and now it's been 25, 26 years of serious conservationists have done a good job getting the river cleaned up. But I always tell people out here, they're always like, oh, you gonna eat fish out of that Willamette? I'm like, Christ almighty, I'm from Illinois. I promise you I've ate out of rivers a lot worse already. Back in the Midwest, if you live there, you know, of course, all the farmers and all the stuff that gets spilled into the rivers back there. I mean, this river, but the worst thing that happens nowadays is occasionally Portland can't seem to get their sewage figured out. So when we have real rainy days, there is overflow of sewage into this river occasionally.
But it goes the other direction.
But it's not where we're fishing. It's that's
Downstream. Yeah.
downstream.
Okay, there you go.
Fine.
You are fine. I really enjoy making lures.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
I think I would.
I have this stuff. all the time.
Vanowski says, wash your hands in the river and you'll find out.
And, yeah, I have all the stuff at the house, and like I really just enjoy sitting there making it. And
Peplin says, Kenny eats raw fish, so it's just seasoning in the Willamette. It's nothing.
That's neat.
and then I have like all the spinners. The hard thing I have the time
We'll put it back of the boat for a while.
To be able to buy them more at a better price than what I get them is right now the clevises, the little white things that are at the top of the spinner, is right now I can get 15 of them for $4. That's success. I can then I can get like 100 of them. I think it was 14 or something like that at another place. And I gotta order them so I can order them in bulk like that. And that'll be fun.
It's really comfortable, Victor C.
I just gotta wait until we get
We could fit
to the-
probably up to 8 on this boat pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
I can give you guys
And
a
then
tour
I like
in
the
a
little
second of the boat.
containers that you put them in there, and then what I try to do is I try to make sure that they're all facing out so I know what color
Oh, that's smart.
I need or I have when we're here on the boat.
Could show our fans
then
what
these
you're
little,
talking about too, Danielle.
Foam spools really hold them nice and separate
Yeah,
from one another.
that's great.
She's not hearing anything, guys. Sorry. She's in her own little world.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? What'd you say, Kenny?
You could be showing these guys what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. So, I was telling them that I really enjoy making these little lures, and I put them on these little spools. They're little foam spools, and I try to make sure that when I put them in the box, that the spinners show from the outside, so you can tell what color of spinner you're getting when you go to look at the spools. And I really enjoy making them. And these little white things that hold the spinners on are called clevises. Sorry about my dirty fingernails. I've been putting on worms. And these are just beads that I order, and then these
All right,
are
guys, go ahead and reel in. I'll
corkies.
take us back up and try another run.
Corkies.
Are you
and
out?
I order the corkies. Yes, I'm out. And
You're straight up and down. You're not out.
I said I'm out.
Oh, out of the water. Okay.
So anyway, that's what I was showing them.
Hey, Danny,
Yeah.
is that more fun making these than water changes?
Depends on what mood I'm in.
So Victor C, one of the most popular colors that we use out here that does quite well is orange and chartreuse. And then chartreuse is the second, and then fire tiger would be the third, unless it's sunny out. Then we go to
So this is the chartreuse. It's a yellow and green with the yellow and green bead.
then we also use orange, and then fire tiger are the other popular colors when it's cloudy like this.
Hang on, let me find an example of each.
I don't know what's going on though. We should have 5 walleye by now. We don't have 1.
Here's the orange ones that he was talking about. And then what was the other one?
Fire tigers.
these are a fire tiger.
That's not it. Fire tiger's the one that's got the greens and the blue.
Greens and blues,
Nope.
like that.
Nope, that ain't it. Right there. Let me see that. You don't have any of the good fire tigers. Oh, there's no. Yeah,
I
you.
just used the last one for him.
How come you didn't tie any fire tigers when you were tying then?
I don't think we have any more of the spinners, fire tigers, at home. I think I'm out. I just put the last one on him.
So that's what's going on, guys. They're biting on fire tigers today, and we don't have any left. So that's why we're not catching them. That's what I'm going with. Probably going to do 1 or 2 more passes through here. If we don't get a walleye, I'm going to go get my other hole downstream. My other favorite spot, because I usually get more walleye than this. We just got to find where the school's hanging today, and then once you find them, you end up nailing them, because they usually school together. Walleye are...
How's it snap?
Huh?
That all twisted up.
Whose line's that now?
Okay. Is this the fire tiger?
Yes.
That's the last fire tiger. Okay.
Deb says, I'm no fisherwoman, Danny, but they are pretty, so I would hope a fish. She says a fish could not resist looking at those. Fish are always bonus, though. I'm just happy being out here myself.
That's what this is, only this one has an eyeball and that one doesn't.
Okay. It's not what I normally do. I have specific
Kind of
things.
like the eyeball.
I think the eyeball scares the fish.
You think the eyeball scares the fish? What?
Other fish in the water have eyeballs.
All right, guys, you can put out, like I said, bounce it back and only about 30 foot back, 35 at most. And that should keep you up off the bottom a little bit. Come on, Wallies.
Phew.
We're not allowed to use minnows in the state of Oregon, Victor. Now, if I was in Wisconsin, absolutely. Minnows are one of my favorite go-tos for walleye. But I also, back there, fish more of a, I use like a split shot, and then I'll use a gumdrop floating lure. Hook that minnow through it backwards, and then it just floats up off the bottom just a slight bit. But here, I have to use snag again.
That's my first snag. I got 3.
I think the reason we're not catching no fish is we can't keep our boat fishing today. We got too many snags. I think I'm going to take us up to our other spot then,
Okay.
because this is getting...
Oh, one gets done.
Is everybody in?
Yep.
Just had a bass camp over here. Helps design the hatch.
And everybody that's on the boat today are avid fish keepers too.
So it's just
We are all, well, those two are part of Guppus. I am a member of Willamette Valley Aquarium Society. Did you get it? All right, guys, go ahead and let your poles out slowly again. We might as well go through this section one more time before we head out. I've never tried a Lindy rig here. Lindy's are slightly different. His weights are got a little bit of an angle to them and a little bit of a flat bottom. I imagine they would work good here. We're seeing right now if we can get us a
More alive than the rock. Just slightly. Slightly more alive than the rock. Yeah.
So I lost thousands of dollars worth of
I just had a tap too, so we'll see if we can get them on this time. Danny and I like to get out here at the latest by 7. Now this river is tide influenced. We're not fishing the Primo right now. We are on an outgoing tide at the moment. So if I had the perfect world for walleye fishing, it would be a cloudy day with high tide around the 7-8 o'clock hour. And or like 10-11 o'clock high tide, so we got incoming tides the whole time we're fishing. Like right now it's outgoing tides till 12 o'clock, and then after 12 we should start seeing incoming tide, and the high tide this evening is at 5, I want to say like 5:35, something like that is what I've read. But generally speaking, walleye are, you know, they have light sensitive eyes. So closer to the sunrise or sunset is the best time to catch them. Well, just go, Ben. You got to make time for fishing, brother. Give you guys something else to look at for a bit because it gets boring seeing the same old, same old. We'll get that turned, show you where we're heading. There you go. Now we're just going to go downstream to my normal spot. Too many snags up this way this morning. Although last weekend is the spot we were in right now is where I think we caught a couple different times, 2 at a time. So my guess is the walleyes have moved downstream by a little bit. We'll find them though. Usually once you hook one, you keep hitting that same spot, you'll catch them all day. I'm going to keep us a little further out this time when we get up there. Hopefully we'll miss those other snags you guys been hitting up here now. This point I usually always get them too, and we haven't gotten one this year here yet.
What are you putting on, Danny?
A different color of one of those fire things, but with an eye, with an eyeball.
I don't like the
You like the eyeball? I can put an eyeball on you if you want.
No, I'm not a fish, so it doesn't scare me.
So I'll give you guys, while I'm in this section, I got a free moment. I can give you a little tour of the boat. So, come up to the front, so you can see the layout. So back in the back, we have one live well there in between the two fisher people. So we got one live well there, cup holders. And then up in the front here, we have another live well. This is the bigger of the two. Hit the, we're gonna snag if we don't. Then that one there is just for storage. Then we got 2 more captain's chairs here. Of course, you gotta have your... So that's what we got going on there. I mean, this is the captain's chair, and of course we got a dog bed there for Shiva. And then we've got our depth finder and stuff right here with GPS, all that good stuff. So if we do get into the fish, I can mark the spot, which I've got half of this river marked at this point.
Mostly because I think
I've only got one fish that I had mounted. That was from Lake Castle Rock. I got a,
I got my first
it was about a 2.5 pound crappie. I haven't named this boat. But it is a sun tracker boat made by Tracker Boats. This one is the 20 footer. And it's powered by a Mercury 70 horse, 4-stroker. Hi, Carol. Yeah, I'm thinking that's something I'm thinking about down the road, Carol, doing an outdoor channel. So Jody says if you're interested in good rod holders, Monster Rod Holders has brackets so you don't have to drill holes in the rails. Yeah, the ones we got here, we didn't have to drill holes. It's got its own little brackets too. I don't even know what kind my wife got, to be honest. She found them somewhere. Scotty holders.
How far out should I be?
You can go further now because we're out of the... You guys can let your poles back a little bit more now, 45, 50 feet. I wonder if I should just break the, well, no, I would like to go in front of Sportscraft there because we always get them there. I don't know what kind of a mess I'm going to be going into, because I know they were taking that big crane on the other side down here. So hopefully they're not messing up my, it's really making me mad, this construction, because they have been jacking some of my fishing spots. Big Steve, what's going on? We're all here. I was just giving everybody a view. There's Danny. I'm sitting in the captain's chair. And then today's guests, we have Roland Holtz and Miss Susan Moore Guppies is on the boat with us today.
Today's guests.
It's like Johnny Carson.
I know, right?
I hope they don't make us sing.
I'm going to keep it to the back of the boat for a while. Sooner or later, I'm hoping we get to show you some footage of us getting a walleye.
A fish would be good.
I had a cute little baby one.
Oh yes, yes. I have the lovely squawfish.
Oh, yes, variety is nice.
Now, the variety we want's a big old mouthful of teeth and a nice big chunky walleye is what we're after. And what it is, guys, we just haven't found them yet. Once they migrate all through the river, but they do tend to, if you catch one, you usually catch two or three along if you keep going back to the same spot. We just haven't found them yet, but I've got many spots on this river. I have learned to figure it out. I'm going to get us out a little further this time because I don't want these guys snagging. Unfortunately, though, the snags is where the walleye are sitting usually.
I didn't know that. This is my first time fishing for walleye.
Yeah, I really want to catch one. Just see the color, the speckles. Are they pretty speckled?
Yes.
They're very golden, and they've got a real golden sheen to them.
Well, that nuclear waste does wonders for their sheen.
Shut up. No nuclear waste. Goodness.
Kenny, what was that recipe? They taste really good too. What do you use for recipe there?
All we're using is straight up flour and salt and pepper. That's it. Simple, man. The taste of a walleye is too good to drown it with too much flavoring.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, Kenny must have got a good deal at Safeway, so he had a barbecue. I don't think he actually caught him. But it was a wonderful barbecue.
Yeah, Danny and I, when I was the president of Guppus, and we would, Roland did it a couple of years where we do this cookout in the summertime, and then I did it a couple of times, and I would cook fish for a fish meeting. Probably was a little taboo, but that platter was always the first gone, though, so I must not be the only fish person that eats fish.
I eat fish.
Oh my, God dang it.
What?
Look in front.
Another barge is coming in.
These guys are ruining our fishing today. I mean, ruining it.
I'm still having fun.
Well, so you guys know I was going to go along this edge. I'll show you what's going on here. I was going to go along there, but now there's another ginormous barge that has decided to take up the whole frickin' river like they own the place.
Barging in.
He's barging in with his barge.
So that is now where I was going to go, but unfortunately now I'm screwed. What's he doing? Can you see the other side?
Is he going back the other way?
Yeah, he's going
Looks
the
like
other
he's-
way.
All right, he's going the other way, so we'll be able to fish our hole anyway.
Goodness.
It's always a bundle of fun. These guys get on the river and they feel it's their river, I guess.
Well, it kind of is. They're bigger than us.
It's the weekend. Why are they even out here?
I don't know.
It's what Monday through Fridays are for.
Setting up for Monday early morning pick something.
That's so funny. Trout. They're taking opportunities. I'm getting a kick out of that.
Peplin says, hit it, it will move.
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, they're a little bigger than we are, Pep.
So I've been breeding rainbows lately. And that's fun. Just nothing fancy. It's gonna be Bill, Richard Day, and Bosmani. Just, something different.
Lowry seasoning. I'll have to check into that, Jeff.
I feed baby brine shrimp every day. But then the rest of the time I supplement with different things. I don't feed bloodworms every day. A couple of times a week maybe. I use extreme feeds. Extreme, the nano, the nice. Most of my fish are small. Then I use Hikari algae wafers. Not really algae wafers. They call them algae wafers.
No pike in this river. We are after walleye is what we're after today.
The whole focus on really go by different ones.
They did have stocking programs in Oregon like 30 years ago for pike, and then they immediately eradicated them because they, again, anything that they think is messing with their salmon and steelhead, they freak out on and get rid of. But they keep the bass because the bass fishermen have many tournaments here, so they don't want to make them mad, so they stop bringing their money here. They're actually trying to eradicate the walleye now. They want the walleye out of here.
I think that barge was there before. That's come back.
Here in Oregon and also up in Washington, to get rid of the squawfish,
I think that's the one that
pike
had the
minnow,
ring on it.
they have a hybrid of
That has the
a
what?
muskie and a northern
Oh.
pike. And-
Tiger muskies.
Yes.
And they don't have those in Oregon anymore. Oregon won't allow them, but there are some lakes, and there are some in the upper Columbia, way upper Columbia, from an early stocking program. Roland and I and his wife and my wife went up trying for the muskie about a year ago. They are really tough, and we saw lots of them, probably 20 or 30 of them when we were out fishing that day. What's up, Melvin?
How far back are
You can go back 45, 50 feet down. Yep,
I'm at 42. Should I go back further?
you can. So I think the rest of the day is going to be spent down on this section of the river I'm heading. Get away from all this. This might be actually why the walleye aren't biting. These big barges going everywhere, tearing up the river today.
You shouldn't have been bothered up by the falls, though.
No, I don't know what's going on. I think they've moved back down is what they've done. We didn't really give my other spot much of. We only took one pass through there.
Yeah.
And also we should go by the condos just north of where we put in.
You think?
Well, last time he said there were a lot of fish there, but then we caught nothing.
Right. That's pretty much what's happened to me there. But I haven't concentrated fishing on there because we've been catching them in these two spots mostly.
Is this where you caught all the bass last weekend?
Yeah, and walleye. Between the falls and around the corner down here.
Well, Danielle,
What?
I didn't realize that we weren't going to put the bag ice in here without it being crushed, so you didn't spread it around, so really not cooling anything.
Well, I put it in the cooler. Well, I thought it was more broken up than what it was. And when I dumped it in the cooler, then I couldn't like take it out and smash it on concrete when it wasn't in the bag anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, it is what it is.
I got to go beyond these buoys this time because last time I'm pretty sure that's what we
Yeah.
got hooked up on.
Solid.
Yep.
They're in a rowboat.
Oh, wow.
And they are actually rowing it.
Wow.
Good boat.
I never see that.
Yeah, you're right. It is a rowboat.
I always get a kick out of these guys being on the river because in order to row, he's facing the wrong way usually. He looks like he's facing the right way though. So you guys know what we're talking about. We're looking at a guy out here in a drift boat fishing in this river. As you can see, just having a good old time rowing upstream. And another person right in my trolling path. So, this is why I hate fishing the Willamette on the weekend. You can't ever get a good troll in because you got everybody in your way. And most of them are meatheads and don't know what they're doing. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah. You know, dead from the neck up. What kind of boat is that? The thing on it. Is that a crabbing boat?
That's one of these with the top on it. Oh, are you talking about the one with the red frame?
Yeah, it looks like for crabs picking up pots.
Maybe.
That might be one of the Indian boats for the.
For the
They
net.
go after those lamprey up at the falls.
Looks like a very stripped down boat.
Very functional.
This is Sportscraft Marina you're looking at now. Oh, we just got a bite. I wonder who he's yelling
I got one too.
at. You get him?
Just take full.
Starting to get some bites, so hopefully it will turn into some walleyes. We did catch one in front of here last weekend. Soon we do have water, and I've got some orange soda in there, and I think we got some Gatorades if you're thirsty.
Thank you. I brought some Propel, but thing
How
is,
long
when
are
I
you gonna
drink,
be
I
here?
pee.
How long you need? We can take you back anytime you want to go.
I only brought 3 beers.
Well, if you get to where you need another beer, you see that thing right there rolling? They sell beer.
I see that.
I don't think they sell good stuff though. It's like just your generic Budweiser, and Corona, and stuff like that. Nothing good. No IPAs. They're the bait shop that doesn't sell worms.
Is that right?
Yep.
His exact words were, "They're too messy." I'm like, okay. Worms are kind of the staple of any fish store or bait store. Oh, did I get you?
I got a snag. Damn it.
I don't know how you keep snagging.
I don't know.
All right, guys, you're gonna have to reel in because Danny snagged again, so we're gonna have to go back. You got a fish on, Roland?
She got something to take her worm.
Yeah, we'll go another pass through here then. Maybe they're hanging here today. 'Cause I had, oh, Roland's got a fish. Are you in the motor, Roland? It's in the motor. He's in the motor, so let me turn it off. Is it free from the...
It's free of the motor. We still got a fish on
All right.
it. It's over here. Big old bass.
Big old bass, guys. He's got it. All right, guys. Sorry about that. But Mr. Roland got himself a big old smallie.
I want to take a picture.
And while they're dealing with that, I am going to get the boat up to get Danny's snag off.
Yes. Take a picture.
I got it.
Hey.
It didn't turn sideways though. See? The picture of its back.
Usually in this section, Danielle, you don't get lucky and break them.
Okay. Turn it on.
Did you get her?
Yeah,
That's better.
I'll take us back up to that red buoy. We'll come through here again.
What's your number?
It don't matter Saturday or Sunday here, Jeff. Both weekend days. It's just because we have so many there's so many people in Portland now.
Otherwise, somebody else got a picture of you in her face.
And I'm sure when we get up by the mouth of the Clack, it's probably a shit show up there right now because the coho are starting to run, so there'll be a lot of salmon fishermen up there. Which Danny and I even, here in about another week and a half, 2 weeks, we'll start fishing downstream for walleye and upstream for
Yeah, we just got to
coho.
untangle it there, rolling.
Spin us around. So in this section, guys, you go 45, 50 back, 55, 60, somewhere in there. Any of those areas will work. We did have ourselves a couple of good bites, and like Danny said earlier, generally speaking, if we catch smallie, that's usually a spot where the walleye are hanging as well. So we'll take a few passes through this section. We have another spot that I really like upstream a little further,
47 when I
but
got that.
right now we're just trying to find the fish. So we know if we find them, then we should start banging them.
Still. You're acting like a learner.
I'm glad you're doing that now.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I know about the Wisconsin shuffle from when I lived back there, Jeff. I was always smart. I would just go ahead and spend the night Sunday and get up early on Monday morning to head back.
It's really long.
This one's not as long.
It's curled up on itself. I need to make it one steady stream.
Hey, you're gonna have to slap these ones really
Okay.
And the way it was acting, I thought you were actually in the motor rolling.
What?
The way that fish, I thought that maybe it had gotten caught in the motor.
Well,
The line.
he was going that direction.
Ah, now I gotta stay. I'm just gonna break off. We'll be here all night.
No,
I just broke it. I'll just rehook on our way down to the other spot.
Okay, I need to use the worms. There's no worms left. Okay.
Okay, we going out?
Yeah, you guys can put out. I'm getting us down to my other honey hole.
Okay, here's some new worms.
I think I'll try this one. Your other fire tiger. Of course, it's got the shitty hooks on it.
It's not many with no, they're special kinds. They are red, but they're special kinds like some cotton and they're 100 to 37.
All right. I'm going to try a new color that we haven't really used much yet. That's the fire tiger with the purple instead of the greens. See what we can get. I know back home in Wisconsin land, blue always works good in purple. So we will give it a shot. It's one of the first times I've used this color on this river. So sometimes a new flavor will, they're just like humans. New restaurant comes around, everybody has to try it. These guys are the same way. So we will put this on and see what we get.
So I'm trying to eventually replace all these lures with the Wallamatte.
I'm learning so much.
I know. Lots of things to know.
Yeah.
I've been learning, and so I've been replacing stuff with,
When you don't know, you don't know, you don't know.
and those crevices, the white things. There's ones that have like a part that goes in between two parts, or they've got this weird funky one. Flip handle, and we got one with flip handle.
How you doing, Sage? Good to see you.
But those are the most common. So, it's a bunch of weird stuff.
All right, we're headed for my favorite spot on the river here pretty quick. We're on our way down to it now, so I'm hoping we get into some wallies. So I thought somebody actually is living on that thing. She's out messing with something right now, or he is. It's kind of a cool little thing here, guys. Converted an old steamboat into a house. Ain't that kind of cool? Maybe I'll It's got plants growing on it. So it must be yard maintenance days out here spraying off his. All right.
That are like. Yeah. So. Two. So. Two. Yeah. So then, like, hand me that little container of lamacactus. No idea.
What?
Here.
Yeah.
For you.
What the hell is it?
Something that came out of that, probably crawdad. It looks like a crawdad.
So the smallmouth bass decided to leave his regurgitated breakfast up on our boat.
And so they're just the size. So it's $37 for this little pack of 100. And that's on sale. So I found
Where
that.
do you find them?
I got this one off of Amazon, believe it or not. It was cheaper to get it from Amazon than it was from South Africa.
That happens.
Oh yeah. Today,
Oh wow!
Nice.
they're out here.
That's great.
How big was it?
How big was it? Oh good.
Did you keep it for the grill? Did you keep it to eat?
Oh nice.
I like that little kayak.
So they're out here. We just got to get them biting again. Yeah, we'll concentrate on this hole for a little bit. It's usually good to us. So there's a guy in one of those kayaks like you used, Jeff, and he caught a walleye this morning, and he's already caught a salmon this morning. Threw the walleye back. That's the way most Oregonians are. They think the walleye are the crap fish. So, and I like them thinking that.
That's good.
That way they keep throwing them back. They think they're trash fish. Occasionally I'll find them on shore, though. I don't like it when they do that, thinking they're a trash fish. You got one? So we got a fish on.
Is it a very big one?
Bigger than baby I thought.
Staying at the bottom, Danielle, it's probably a walleye.
We've got a.
Where is it? There it is. All right. Danielle's going to try the net, so I will get this.
Bring it right over here. Oh yeah.
Is it a walleye?
I think so.
Haven't come up yet.
You bringing it up.
That's a walleye.
Oh, dang it.
Danielle, do not force it like
I'm
that.
not trying to force it. Come back here, buddy. Yeah. There we go. Walleye on the boat.
There we go, guys. That's a small one, but we got one.
See the golden sheen I was talking about?
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. Kind of got some stripes.
Show it up here, hon.
Yeah.
So that's what we're after.
Nice. Beautiful. All right, very
Nice little walleyes.
All right.
All right, so I'll take us back up. Now that we found the fish, let's hope we continue to catch them.
Okay.
You want to hold it? Yeah. I'm going to kiss it.
Does that one look like I can get fillets on, honey, or should we throw it back?
You can probably get fillets on
Let me see.
it. So.
Too little?
Yeah, we'll throw that guy, let him grow up a bit.
Okay, going back?
Yeah. Okay. So I took two.
So you know, Sue, they get like this and about that big around.
Nice. Thank you. That was fun. Okay, let's do that again.
Yeah.
All right, finally got a walleye. We threw that one back. Now, a little of it on the skinny side, so we figure we'll hopefully get into some bigger ones now. Try not to mess up.
All right.
Finally. Only took us 3 hours to get our first walleye.
That's all right. Nah, I'll get, eventually I'll get clean. I don't mind getting dirty.
I got more rags if you need.
All right, Ryan, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm trying to show it. The whole time I thought I had it down. It was on me. We're still new. We're still new at this outdoors channel side of things, guys. When we're filming the fish room, it's pretty easy. I have it one direction, but
Here, we'll have what's her face bring up the. Did you get a picture of it at all?
yeah, I got a picture of the fish.
Okay.
Walleye.
Oh, I got it. So did you still quit smoking? Good job, Roland. How long has it been then?
First January.
Wow, good job.
Wow. Good.
The ones I use are these. What the hell are you doing up
I
there?
have no idea what's going on. I thought I had a fish or something.
Yeah.
I realized that I didn't have it out.
All right, guys, I'm flipping this around.
Yeah, that
so
was the look you gave. Like, fish on.
Yeah.
go ahead and start putting it out. Hopefully that is the start of good things to come here.
I smoked one time, but then I rolled in the dirt and put the fire out. That was good.
So this is the spot I normally fish for walleye, so I'm glad we
When I caught that one.
The only reason we were up above there earlier today, because last weekend we slayed them in that spot, so I thought maybe they'd still be there, but apparently they've moved back down to this reef down here. The only thing that concerns me about the one we just caught, normally if you catch one, they're almost always going to be the same size. So we'll see if this school is a smaller school. Kalish, how are you? Good to see you. Sue's back there talking shit because I was talking stuff about her fish.
No, she said, was he body shaming that fish?
Well, at least Sue saved the day. We got a walleye on the boat now.
Fun
So
one.
now Roland knows they exist.
I do.
Oh, it's pretty.
Really nice.
I'd like to put one of those in my
That
tank,
current
really.
seems like it's going super fast still. Out.
That's because high tide, it's outgoing tide till 12:30.
Paddle canoe. Kayak. That was fun.
Walleye are fun.
One time I caught a silver salmon down by, what's that?
I think those are coming in right
Peel
now.
River down by the ocean. And,
Keep getting
anyway,
tapped.
it took a while for my husband to get the lines. I said, fish on. He's like, okay. He's like, reeling in the kids' lines and reeling in his line. I said, it's here. He goes, why is it here so soon? I said, I don't know. It just is. Loosen a drag if you want later. It's just here. It was a little one. I think she was 13.
Hey, Danny.
Huh?
How high was your worm above the surface of the water? I'm gonna try that. See if they drink water.
Probably
Right?
eager.
Brad. Yeah, that was the most excitement I've had all day.
The look on your face was priceless.
I'm like,
Uh-oh, what do you got?
You snagged again, Roland?
No.
Oh.
oh, damn it.
That was probably a fish.
It wasn't a fish. It was the beginnings of a snag.
That was the same with mine. Just the very beginning.
The bigger walleye, I feel like that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. When you got a big walleye, it kind of feels snaggy.
Well, like a snag. Oh, Larry let go. Jiminy. And it took.
The one time I had a salmon on and it was fighting and I had the drag loose enough to play it a bit. But then it just stopped fighting and it was only half a fish. Seal ate the other fish.
Oh,
Sea lion. Yeah. So there's
Where was
good
that?
things. Same river. There's good things about loose drag because you get to play with the fish a little longer. But
gotta get in.
if you don't get them in the boat and there's somebody else out there trying to get your fish, there's a problem. So it's like, okay, well, we're gonna have a really strong fish at the boat too soon, or half a fish.
All right, guys, go ahead and reel in. I'll take us back to the top.
Did you lose all your shit, Danny?
Yeah, I did.
Squawfish did.
Lost my shoes.
You could try that lead, then no jump for that thing.
Kind of what?
Just drag that over the surface of the water.
Like this.
What the hell is that?
Did you ever fill the?
I didn't put them in there.
Oh yeah.
Didn't put them in.
There.
I usually try to be tight-lipped in this area and try not to let people see where I'm catching them, because there are a few walleye fishermen out here. Kind of a slow day. We usually get more than this, but maybe they'll pick up here in the next few hours. Sometimes they tend to bite around the midday mark too here when it's cloudy like this. So hopefully it's one of those type of days and we get a bunch this later part of the morning here. Guy's got himself a bass or something on over there.
The boat.
Yeah, he got himself a smallie. All right, guys, you can put out.
Almost at the end of the run already.
Well, it's because I had to shortcut it this time because there was somebody up in the spot I normally go.
Wonder why they didn't put a boat launch there. Money, probably.
Where?
At that park there.
They do. It's up on the other side over here.
Oh,
But that one, actually, I don't think you can even use it anymore because the Clackamas has got so much soot now, you can't even really get your boat through there anymore.
soot?
Sand, stuff coming from up,
Silt.
sandbar, basically.
Oh, got it.
Here, fishy, fishy. trying to concentrate.
There's a ranger.
Uh-oh, I might have to put the top up here in a minute, honey.
No, it's not supposed to rain till 6. We're good.
If you're trusting a Oregon weatherman, why didn't you put yours on?
I just figured I'll wait till the next rain.
Oh my God.
No, I don't trust the Oregon weatherman.
God, it's hard to believe we're 10 minutes away from streaming 2 hours already.
Is it already?
What?
It's 10:10.
10:10. Seems like right where that big wave thing is where we get snagged up.
That log thing?
No, and more to the left of that, like about 50 feet.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
Because the water's hitting whatever our lines are hitting.
yeah.
It's going over it.
Take us up to the mouth this time, see if we... Maybe one of us get lucky and hook a salmon with this gear.
That would be nice.
What are they getting, bait?
Huh? I don't know what they're doing. They might be looking for agates.
I don't know.
Or they might think there's gold there. If we were in Portland, I know what they'd be. They're probably looking for the rock. That didn't feel good. It was there and then it was gone.
Get your worm?
Got my worm, but didn't get it.
Good.
Do you ever
Hey, will you
plan
hand me
on
one
doing
of the
lapidary
green?
anymore, or- yeah.
As soon as I can get that room cleaned out a little bit. What?
I get it.
Here's a little, poor little boater.
I see him.
I think I might have a baby bass.
You got him?
There's something, probably a snag, and probably just bumping rocks. Because it's going out like 40.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think it's a baby bass. It's just a bunch of lumpy rocks.
Wait for Roland to finish getting reeled in. Okay, he's in. He's in. He's in.
Did you take your stuff?
Okay, $10 when we get home.
Let's hope that didn't hurt.
motor does not sound good right now.
Is it too smashed up against the boat? Raise it up a little bit. Free.
Just don't like the reverse like my old boat. Yeah, this fucking jerk keeps fucking anchoring up in our spot. What's going on, Andy Carson? All right. Do you need me to hold up before I start going or what?
I'm just getting all and rehooked back up. Nope, I'm already hooked up. I just gotta let it up. Alrighty, there you go.
All right, go ahead and start putting out. Big Steve says, vicariously living through the Edwardses as I wandered through Walmart, all the while a serious question of my life's choices. I want to be on a boat.
You know? It's my favorite place to be, Big Steve.
Well, all you guys got to do is make your way to Oregon. We'll take you out. Andy Carson says he wishes, or she, I'm not sure. Andy could be, I think that this Andy is a she. I can't remember. The reason you always mess me up, Andy Carson, is we have a weatherman here local, and his name's Andy Carson. But I think when it's with an I, that is a female version of Andy, if I remember correctly. Well, I guess looking at your picture, you are, right?
Here's your clue.
I cannot believe in front of my company, Danny flashed me just now.
I did not.
There's no shame to her game. Sorry, guys.
Whatever. I don't even know what's happening to my hair.
God, oh man.
Are you hitting rocks again?
I don't know. That's the question, isn't
I think I'll take us out deeper the next one. Next pass. A little deeper.
way shallower than me.
Where are you at?
Well, I'm now at 55. It was at 63.
Well, you're getting your workout today with the outgoing tide.
Is she the one that we talked to last
I think so,
weekend? I
yeah.
think she is. So she goes up to the falls every few days. And she's so funny. And she says it's a lot harder down here than it is up there at the falls.
Jeff, of course, went up my smart house. When I said you were stripping, he's like, woo-hoo, go, Daddy. Oh, Larry's trying to call me.
That's your son-in-law?
Did somebody
Oh, nice, Kayla. She'll be nice to finally meet you. Kayla says she's coming to Fishtoberfest. I'll have a booth there, so just look for my booth. Come say hello. Don't be shy.
Truly.
Always, I've had that happen to us before in the past. People said that they saw us, but were too shy to come up and say hello. Don't be shy. Come up.
They're jumping all over. Did you hear that? Right there. You see? See all the ripples
Oh,
right
look at
there?
that.
Right there.
Now we're in that shallow part.
They're in perfect formation. You know why one side is longer than the other? Why? Because there's more ducks on that side.
Sue's got jokes this morning.
They're really bad ones.
She will put George's fishy dad jokes to.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
We're in 6 foot of water right now, so go to reel in, guys. We'll go. If we don't get nothing this pass, I'll just keep going down. We'll go down to Meldrin. Sooner or later, we're gonna find the fish, though.
You're not talking about the cute ones.
No, I want some meaty ones.
We got my worms.
Go back up. Start up above the bridge. This bridge. Because the guy said he caught his walleye.
We can try this side. We haven't done that much. All right, guys, we are not having much of a day so far. I think we've gotten a total of 4 fish on the boat. Normally by now we're double digits, so Not sure what's turning them off other than the fact that we did get a lot of rain. So I'm wondering if the water temps have been affected a little bit. All right, guys, we're fishing. See, but just because people got something doesn't mean you get it. Somebody pulled out some beef jerky and she thinks she should. Oh, is there any more of that left?
What?
That good beef jerkies?
Yep. It's all gone.
I knew you'd pick it up.
Huh? I did not. You ate it all.
I didn't eat it.
Where'd you find it?
What's up, Odell? Adele, good to see you. What's up, Sunfish for Fish? Good to see you, sir. Probably gonna stream for about maybe 20 more minutes, guys. Then I'll cut it loose because I'm losing phone power, and I don't like to be without my phone when we're on the river. Actually, I guess I'm going to have to end it now. It looks like I'm down to 10%. So, guys, we appreciate you coming out and enjoying the morning with us. we'll do this from time to time next year in the prime of the fishing season. And for my members, we'll be out here again tomorrow. So, as always, love your fish. It's going to be Kenny E. and Mrs. Danny E. saying goodbye for now. Later.